What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my Pokemon Red walkthrough part 25. In this part we're going to be covering versing Erika and getting the next gym badge. Okay, so in the last episode, if you weren't watching, or in the last few episodes, we kind of went down this way and I managed to get Snorlax, and he's part of my team now, so that's pretty cool. I've got I've got 5 in my team now, so I'd really just need one more Pokemon, and then it'll be a full team of people's Pokemons and those kind of things. Anyway, so I'm just going to go back to Celadon now. I could have done this before. Like you can do it as soon as you get the cut, the cut HM. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I got to get that fresh water to get to the next bit more quicker. So those guards won't let you through unless you give them a fresh water. Then they will share it with all the other guards. Then you can go around a lot quicker. I can use my bicycle on the stairs. So I'm just going to quickly go down here on my little bicycle. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen any of this series before, there'll be a show in it in the description and a playlist and all that kind of stuff if you want to follow this show from the very start. So it'll probably make a little bit more kind of sense. Anyway, on my little bicycle, what should I do first? I'll go down here first. I'll do this little bit first. Down here, I took like the scenic route there. Okay, so obviously you need a Pokemon that has cut, and you get cut from the SSN. Obviously, get rid of that. So Erika obviously is the grass gym, and she's got all grass Pokemon. And oh, there's always this pervert dude out the front in the first gen. I think they actually took him out in the other gens, or later on in the gens, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure they did. Anyway, so I'm going to put my Dratini at the start because he needs a little bit of training, and I've got Ice Beam, so I'm okay really, so I can use that move against all these trainers in the gym as well. Okay, so first thing last, so Bellsprout, and Bellsprout's gonna. You just have to watch out for Bellsprout because it does have wrap as well, and it can be really, really annoying. You can get stuck in that kind of wrap thing like this. This is really annoying. A good thing to counter is to be faster, or you can paralyze them as well. Like I can do the same thing as that as well. Obviously you can do this if you're training your Dratini. You can obviously do this to save a bit of. Like a little bit of PP on Ice Beam can be handy because there's not a lot of it. Unfortunately, in first gen there wasn't too many physical moves that were actually really good with it. I mean, there was some. I'm not saying there wasn't any, but there wasn't too many that were really good with it. So you kind of probably the best strategy was like the Thunder Wave wrap strategy. But it just takes so long it just takes forever. So and maybe even like agility too, because. To raise your critical, because that would increase it. Anyway, so I get a free sack on WEEPINBELL, which is really nice. I don't think you can get out of freeze in first gen. I don't think so, or it may take ages. I'm not really sure. Anyway, but I get a free kill basically there on WEEPINBELL, so that's good. A little bit of experience there, 744 actually, and that gets me to level 25. Dratini won't evolve to level 30, so it is a bit of a challenge getting it up to the next level, and then you've got to go all the way into the 50s, like 55. It's quite a long process of grinding, so just bear that in mind if you have one in your team. It takes ages, but most of my team is actually fully evolved already, so it makes it quite handy that I can kind of focus the last bit of training on Dratini and the next Pokemon that I get, which I've got no idea. It may be a fire one, it may be not, I'm not really sure, or it could be a Game Corner Pokemon. It all depends on excuse me, it all depends on what I feel like doing that day, or anything like that. Also another good Pokemon to get is Chansey as well. It's pretty OP. It's a little bit similar to Snorlax, except it's quite bulky as well, and it's got decent special for a really bulky Pokemon as well. Anyway, these odditors are going to go down to my Ice Beam fairly easily. It'd be nice if it was one-shotting because I wouldn't use up so much PP, but that's okay. They really can't do a lot to me because I resist. Actually, Dragon does resist a lot of things in this gen, which is very actually quite handy. Yeah, also another a good move, if you want to teach it agility, you can, because if you're faster, your critical hit ratio does actually go up. That's how it worked in this gen, so that's also a good move. So I kept that on mine just in case, because yeah, Ice Beam does loads to Bellsprout. So I'm probably going to have to go back to the Pokemon Center, but I'm going to cut those little bits out. I'm just going to like go back to the Pokemon Center, but cut it out, and so you don't have to sit through all that. So I can just keep going through all the other trainers and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a good Pokemon for anyone that's got ice, flying, fire, anything like that is really good. Normally, when I have Farfetch'd, I normally use Farfetch'd on this gym because, well, Ducks, because he's really decent against it. He can get that nice, he can get that Sword Dance and crit on Peck and stuff like that. And even you can get Fly as well for him, so he's really effective against this gym as well. That kind of thing. But I haven't used him this time because I've used him plenty of times before, and I thought, oh, well, I might go back and get him. But the only, yeah, I may go back and get Ducks. We will just see. I may get him. I may get him just on a whim, but we'll just see. Okay. So Ice Beam's going to finish off the Bellsprout there. Because you can just get him by trading a Spearow to the person in Vermilion, and he will already be called Duck, so that's just awesome. Yeah, I may actually do that because we'll just see. We'll see how things go. But I do like filling my team up quickly. Then I can. Also, another good thing is when you trade a Pokemon, they get boosted stats as well. So it's they grow actually really fast, like extremely fast. So. We'll just see about that one. Anyway, so just doing a few trainers around here before I cut those little bushes and go into the centre. She just called me a peeping Tom. Anyway, that's more like the dude standing out the front. Here's the peeping Tom. Okay, so Bulbasaur. I think you actually do see all the starters at least once in like different trainers and that kind of thing like that. And yeah, I thought I'd get this. Well, obviously the new release of Pokemon X and Y. I wanted to do this walkthrough, get it done before then, just as a little refresher about the old times compared to the new times. Yeah. Okay, so it's got an Ivysaur as well. I'm pretty sure we won't have a Venusaur though, but she have a Venusaur. Should be 2 Ice Beams to finish this thing up. And really, as I said before, Dragon does resist all of these moves. They just do nothing at all to it. Also, another really good Pokemon in first gen is Tauros. It's a good Pokemon. It's an understatement. It's a very extremely OP Pokemon. Probably one of the best Pokemon in Gen 1. Just purely on its stats and moves, it's just incredibly good. Snorlax is another one who's really good as well. But a lot of the rest of my team are quite, except for Dragonite and Snorlax, the rest of my team are quite low tiers, like they're in probably UU tiers like that. Okay, let me just see right here. What have I got in there? Nothing. Okay, I'll have to get rid of the reason a few people asked, why don't you have Oddish on your team? Oddish isn't exactly really on my team. He's just there as a HM slave, so I haven't really incorporated him in my little team thing down the bottom. So if you're wondering, I'm just putting that for my actual Pokemon that I'm going to be using and playing and battling with, not just using HM moves. Anyway, so this WEEPINBELL should go down to 2 Ice Beams if I get lucky. I reckon. Oh, another freeze hacked on WEEPINBELL. I'm been really lucky with this today. Another Ice Beam should just finish it off, or I can finish it off with Wrap. It doesn't really matter. But down WEEPINBELL goes there. 775. Okay, so Gloom. That's a damn good experience here. So out comes the Gloom. The Gym Leader will actually have a Gloom as well, so... but unfortunately my PP's kind of run out. I could do the Wrap, Thunderwave, Agility kind of thing, but that's just bullshit. It takes so long. So I'm just going to go for the Headbutt there. That's the next best thing. It nearly one-shots it. So as I said, Snorlax is very OP in this gen, especially with Body Slam and Hyper Beam, that kind of thing. So out comes the IVYSAUR. She actually switches her Pokemon. I can just use Rest anytime and the Poke Flute to get rid of the poison because its Snorlax is very, very good. He just one-shots things with Headbutt and stuff. Okay, so the last Pokemon is going to be that Gloom that he switched out that doesn't have much health actually left on it. So I'll just finish that off with the Headbutt. And down goes the Gloom. Now I defeat the cool trainer. Is that a little radio in her hand? I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry about that, headphone users. Okay, so we've got 2 trainers left, then we can actually verse Erika. Like, as I said, of course, you don't have to go around and verse all these other trainers. You can just, you know, dodge all the trainers and go straight to Erika. But I do suggest doing them because not doing them. That sounds really wrong. I suggest you challenge them because it is a good experience. Otherwise, when you get to the Elite Four, you have to do a hell of a lot of grinding on Victory Road, and that is just really fucking boring. Like, seriously. I've been there before, done that when I first got the game, and I regretted dodging all the trainers. But now when I play Pokemon games, I always verse all the trainers because, number one, it's experience, and number two, you can actually get to see all the Pokemon as well, and if you want to catch a Pokemon and you've seen that, you can actually see the area that is that it's already in, so it's handy. Even though it takes a little bit of time, it can be handy as well. And obviously, it's good because you can get in-game money as well. So there's 3 good reasons to do it as well. Okay, I'll just finish this Gloom off with Headbutt. You do get the Body Slam. You do get the Body Slam HM. Sorry, not HM, TM. But I'm pretty sure Snorlax learns this naturally, so you don't need to waste that on him. Because in this gen, once you've used the TM, you cannot use it again. Whereas compared to the new ones, you can just keep using it and using it. I do like that idea, but it does take the challenge away of being conservative with your TMs and stuff like that. So I guess that's wow. That Execute looks really weird. It's like a massive one. It's like, oh, I'm King Egg. But anyways, I don't think I'll be able to beat King Egg. I'm gonna go to Snorlax and just finish this. Okay, so that's Poison's getting a little bit annoying. So he uses Barrage. That's like a multi-turn attack that Execute is well known for. That should hit it very, very hard. You can catch Execute in Safari Zone. I'm going to do an episode on the Safari Zone as well, what you can catch there and stuff like that. There's quite the array of Pokemon as well, and there's some really quite rare ones in there as well. You can actually catch up. Okay, so defeat the Beauty. Little bit of money there, Pokemon monies. Okay, so I just went back and healed my Pokemon then. Lovely weather, isn't it? So pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, my name is Erika. I'm the Gym Leader of Celadon. I teach the art of arranging flowers and grass types. So basically she's a bit of an airhead, but she can get pretty serious when she wants to Pokemon battle you. Okay, so you're challenged by Erika. She has 3 Pokemon. So she's leading with her VICTREEBEL first, level 29. I'm going to lead with my Dratini because I've had very good luck against WEEPINBELLs in this gym. Okay, so it goes for the Poison Powder first off. That's going to poison me, obviously. I go for the Thunder Wave there. Shutting this thing down with Thunder Wave is a very good option because it's quite speedy. So I go for the Ice Beam there. It does a nice little crit there. Awesome, because I am that Thunder Wave did make me actually faster, so it did increase my critical hit ratio. So if I used Agility again, it would even go up even more. Okay, so it's going to go for the Wrap here. I get hurt by the poison, of course. So it's fully paralyzed. I go for the Ice Beam again. That's going to do lots, and one more Ice Beam should just finish this VICTREEBEL off, and I should get the experiences. So I got lucky there. The VICTREEBEL was fully paralyzed, so that Thunder Wave actually really helped me out there. So Thunder Wave is actually Thunder Wave is an extremely handy move in this gen. Like, especially if you try and do it competitively over the little link thing or the whatever. Anyway, so out comes the spaghetti Tangler. I go for the, of course, I repeat the process. I go for Thunder Wave on this again. Tangler is quite tanky. It's when you look at its Gen 1 stats, they are pretty decent, but the problem is it doesn't have the, obviously, of course, it doesn't have the move pool to back it up, so it's a little bit, yeah, it doesn't have the greatest move. So Constrict is just basically a terrible move, and it's not really going to do much to even the weakest Pokemon, really, and I'm hitting it with super effective Ice Beam, so I should take another Constrict and finish the Tangler off. Actually, I got a speed drop there, but that's quite rare. But anyway, I finished the Tangler off with my Dratini with Ice Beam, so that's a really good experience there. I know I'm not going to be able to defeat Vileplume, but we'll just see. Anyways, yeah, if I can get a Thunder Wave off, then switch out, that would be cool, but I don't think I'll actually outspeed, and I'll probably just get knocked out anyway, so it's best if I just gather, a lot of the time it's best if you just gather half the experience, switch your Pokemon out into something you know that's going to take the next move, and yeah, go from there. So Petal Dance is quite a strong grass move, but it being Snorlax, he just takes it like a boss. So it's kind of like a multi-turn attack, like Outrage. So it does, and you get, obviously the user gets confused at the end. It's kind of like Thrash as well. So it's doing quite a lot of damage if you're looking, and that is Snorlax. Remember. So I may not actually take this. I may not actually take this. We'll just see. Oh, she uses Super Potion. Okay. I went for the Amnesia there, just to raise my special. I don't know why I did that. I mean, must have definitely must have been a misclick, so I should have attacked. But anyways, she's in range. The Vileplume is in ranged anyway. But for some reason, Vileplume goes for the Poison Powder, where it could have just used Petal Dance again and finished me. But anyway, that's basically it for Erika. She's pretty easy if you have the right type matchups, but can be a bit of a pain if you've got the wrong ones. So just look out for that. Anyway, so you get the Rainbow Badge and quite a bit of Pokemon money as well. And those traded Pokemon will up to level 50 will obey you, and Pokemon can use Strength outside of battle. Okay, I should make room for, oh. Okay, this is a really useful TM you can get after it. What do I not need? I don't need extra accuracy. I can buy them anyway. Okay, upon defeating Erika, you get a TM from her. Obviously, you get a TM from every gym training event. Okay, so Mega Drain is a very, very handy TM. There's a lot of Pokemon that can benefit from that TM, like, you know, like Gengar, any grass Pokemon, anything like that. It is very good, and if you can couple it with something that boosts special, like Growth or Amnesia, it's fucking strong. Really, really strong. I can definitely guarantee you that. Okay, but that's all I really want to cover in this episode. It's been quite longish because of all the trainers and stuff, but I tried to do an extensive in-depth thing on it, just versing all the trainers and just putting a few points across. There, oh damn, I just fainted. Shit, my team's just going to the pack now. Anyway, but that's all I'm going to do for this episode, and any comments and likes would be really awesome, guys, and thank you for watching. Peace out.